everyone, hope you are having a great day. I just wanted to shoot a little bit of a behind the scenes video for a story we're working on today because I hopped on Facebook Live and had a lot of questions about a missing persons case we're working on. There's a woman that disappeared here in Nash County in the state of North Carolina. The sheriff's office is calling her disappearance suspicious. Her husband is a person of interest but hasn't been charged, but I got a lot of questions about how we look into a case and report a case like this.
Authorities have found a body they believe belongs to a Nash County woman who's been missing since Friday.
And as they seek answers, Diana Keel's friends and family gather to pray tonight.
Thinking of the woman they say described as a wonderful mother and sister, her brother calling her a guardian angel.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brad Johansson in for Gerald Owens.
And I'm Catherine Brown. WRAL's Casey Cunningham has spent the day in Nash County and joins us now live tonight with what she's learned about this investigation. Casey?
We still don't know the identification of that body. In fact, Diana Keel's husband, Lynn Keel, was brought here to the sheriff's office to help identify that body and also for questioning. I just checked in with the sheriff a few minutes ago. He said he has finished questioning Keel, but he still remains a person of interest in this case. Anything to say about Diana's disappearance? Walking into the Nash County Sheriff's Office, Lynn Keel. He's the husband of the woman missing in Nash County, Diana Alejandra Keel. Nash County Sheriff Keith Stone is calling him a person of interest in the case. Investigators, search and rescue teams, and a dive team searched for this missing mother of two Tuesday. Then a DOT employee discovered a body here in the woods off Pokes Hope Road in Edgecombe County.
There is definitely foul play afoot.
Stone says Lynn Keel has been cooperative. Deputies informed him Monday afternoon a body had been discovered.
His reaction? Surprised.
Diana Alejandra's family lives in Columbia. They tell us that's where she met her husband Lynn. Then they moved to North Carolina 7 years ago. Her brother Mauricio is anxiously awaiting updates.
My sister would not leave her kids alone. She's joyful, she is caring, she is a great mother. She's the best sister ever. She's like a guardian angel.
Your plans are higher than ours.
Keel's church family calling on guardian angels of their own. They gathered here at Christian Fellowship Church Tuesday evening for a prayer vigil.
Her strength, her love.
Lynn and Diana Keel attend here with Lynn's parents. Their friends here tonight, emotional, tearful, and make a promise to look after Keel's children.
Diana just had a great smile, and she loved her kids. She loved her children. And please lift up these children, please lift up this entire family, lift up this community, and just know that our church is going to do everything we can to bring comfort in this time.
In 2006, Lynn Keel's former wife died. It was ruled accidental, but I spoke with the sheriff and he says if Lynn Keel is found connected to this current case with his wife, Diana Keel, it's a possibility that case could be re-examined. Investigators will also be back in Nash County tomorrow looking at these different areas for more evidence. This is obviously a developing story, and we will continue our coverage tonight on WRAL News at 11 and tomorrow morning. Back to you.
Casey Cunningham live in Nash County tonight. Casey, thank you.
So this behind me is the home where Lynn and Diana Alejandra lived. You can see it is blocked off by crime scene tape. And what's happening now is investigators are filling up this white tractor trailer with guns. Looked like a rifle, a travel briefcase. So we are over here gathering video of that. I'm going to show you that in a second. There's a lot that goes into a case like this, especially with a missing woman, 2 children. The husband is being questioned and is considered a person of interest.
Any comment as to what happened to your wife?
Anything to say about Diana's disappearance? Any message to your wife as the search continues?
You saw her the last time on Saturday? Do you believe your wife is okay?
Any message to her children tonight as they're searching for her?
Excuse me.
「
I went to the courthouse early this morning to look for documents for Lynn Keel to see if he had any criminal record. I also searched for a case back in 2006. Back in 2006, his wife passed away. Her death was ruled accidental. She apparently slipped and fell on ice. I'm trying to find more information about that particular case. That was not at the clerk of courts this morning. Next, I went to a friend of Diana Alejandro's.
Just tell me your first and last name and spell it for me if that's okay, just so I have your...
Taryn, T-A-R-Y-N, Edwards.
Awesome. A-E-D-W-A-R-D. Okay, perfect.
And she wanted to share with me what she knew about her husband, Lynn, and also a little bit about their friendship, why she disappeared from a lot of her family and friends a few years ago. So we did that interview. It was really emotional. She had a lot of wonderful memories of her. And of course, her body hasn't been identified yet. So, you know, she still could be out there. The next thing we did is come back over here to the house where investigators are searching. It's not a crime scene yet because no one has been charged, but this woman's death is considered suspicious according to the sheriff's office, and her husband is a person of interest. This is the home where they lived over here. You can see it's blocked off with crime scene tape. So investigators have been pulling out weapons and guns and travel briefcases and all sorts of items. So we are going to stay out here, log our interview. Here's Lauren.
The sound.
Thank you.
Yep.
So now Lauren just gave me the interview sound that we shot, so I'm going to listen to that and try and pick out the most compelling parts that really tell a little bit about Diana Alejandro and the type of person she is, and maybe will give us some more insight into how she disappeared. So I'm going to listen to that, and then we are going to try and put something together for the 4, 5, and 6 p.m. news. We are continuing to work out here. Just finished a script for the 4:30, finished one for the 6. It's now 3:46. We just heard from investigators that we're going to get an update a little bit after 4, and my live shot is at 4:30, so hopefully we can get in that latest information about the case. So that's where we're at, and we will check in soon. Right now I am at the Nash County Courthouse. You can see it behind me. I'm running in because police requested search warrants for 2 cars involved in this case, and once they request these search warrants, they become public record. So I'm trying to get a hold of these search warrants because police will have to write down why they requested them, which should give us some indication of what they're thinking about this case. So we're gonna go inside now.
Y'all have a little meet.
Thank you, too.
WRL's Casey Cunningham is live in Nash County, where some new information could be released very soon. Casey?
Gerald, Catherine, we just got this press release from the Nash County Sheriff's Office. They tell us this body that was found in Edgecombe County has still not been identified. So what's happened? Hey, it's Saturday now. Wanted to check back in here on the vlog. On Friday, Lynn Keel was charged with murder. It turns out he disappeared. Authorities are searching for him, so we are back in Nash County as authorities try and figure out where he might have gone. We know he is driving some type of a Chevy pickup. That's what authorities believe, so they're asking the community to be on the lookout for a silverish gold, pewter-colored Chevy. So we're back out here trying to get more answers, more updates, find out if there are any leads.
WRAL's Casey Cunningham live in Nash County tonight following the new developments in this investigation. Casey.
Ken, so far there are no leads to report, no updates. The search for Lynn Keel continues. The Nash County Sheriff's Office says there is a way the community can help. So authorities found Lynn Keel and arrested him in the state of Arizona. The Nash County Sheriff's Office got a tip that he was headed west. Nash County Communications put out a bolo, a be on the lookout, to Arizona state troopers to look for Lynn Keel's truck, and they also sent out a picture of him. Arizona state troopers pulled him over in a traffic stop. They found him with a large amount of cash and a knife. Authorities, of course, have speculations about where he was headed so close to the Mexican border, but for now we know he is charged officially with first-degree murder, and we are back in Nash County following these developments.
Breaking news tonight, a Nash County murder suspect arrested thousands of miles away. Authorities found Lynn Keel in Pima County, Arizona, not far from the border with Mexico. Behind me, you see Lynn Keel's booking photo taken in Arizona this morning. WRAL was the first to break the news of his arrest. We're so glad you're with us tonight. I'm Ken Smith. Our team coverage begins with Casey Cunningham live tonight in Nash County. Casey.
Ken, the sheriff had a press conference earlier today basically saying Lynn Keel would still be on the streets if it was not for the diligent work of this community.
I'm just glad that we've got a killer off the road and we've brought some closure to this case.
The Nash County Sheriff's Office got information that Lynn Keel was headed out west and had been spotted in Arizona. Nash County Communications put out a bolo to Arizona state troopers, who then arrested Keel during a traffic stop. Keel was carrying large amounts of cash and a knife. Sheriff Keith Stone says he has speculated about what Lynn Keel was doing so close to the Mexican border, but Keel didn't make any comments when he was taken into custody. Arizona troopers said he just put his head down when he was stopped. He's officially been charged with first-degree murder for the death of his wife, Diana Keel.
My heart goes out to Diana Keel's family. My heart goes out to the son, 10 years old, that's without a mother today, and has got a father that's being detained in Tucson, Arizona. And to the 18-year-old daughter that's trying to further her education. What a traumatic experience, what a sad experience this is.
And deputies will now head to Arizona, work on getting Keel back here to North Carolina. And Ken, there are still a lot of questions about how this arrest went down, plus questions about how Keel even got to Arizona in the first place. A lot of people in this community wondering how he was able to get away. We will dig into that a little bit more tonight on WRAL News at 10 on Fox, and then 11 back on WRAL. Ken?
Casey Cunningham reporting tonight in Nash County. Casey, we appreciate that.
So I'm going to end the vlog here, but of course this is just the beginning of a really long process. There has to be a court process that unfolds. Lynn Keel will go to trial. The death of his first wife, Bess Edwards, she died in 2006. Her death was ruled accidental. We've learned now that case will be reopened, so we'll be following that case. This one was a tough one to cover, and just thinking of two children without their mother is just heartbreaking. I hope this was able to answer some questions about how something like this gets covered in the news, and if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Thanks so much.